Well, it's time I talk about the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because it seems it's hit new records and absolutely shattering beyond belief with the Marvels. The Marvels starring Brie Larson, Tiona Paris, and Iman Vianney is projected to have the lowest Marvel Cinematic Universe opening weekend ever, breaking a 2008 record. That's right, The Marvels is coming in worse than The Incredible Hulk. This is absolutely rock bottom for the Marvels, or is it? Or is this the rock bottom for Disney and Marvel? It's hard to say. The Marvels will likely break an unfathomable record for the cinematic universe. The movie, which is the third installment of Phase 5 phases of the MCU, is a sequel to the 2019 Captain Marvel, which introduced Brie Larson's superpowered form fighter plot to the franchise. And I've even seen clips where we have the Beast, the X-Men finally coming in, so maybe we will finally see Rogue take flight with Miss Marvel, because that is something that happened in the X-Men series where Rogue steals all of Miss Marvel's powers and gains flight. Where are we supposed to be? No one wants to see this show. Everyone's screaming that there's feminism out there, that sexism is preventing people from going out there. But then you look at Barbie, the Barbie Oppenheimer weekend, where everyone flocked to go see Barbie. So I don't think that's the case. I think it's just a poorly written shell of its former self. And unfortunately, Samuel L. Jackson is playing a role that he just doesn't have the nature or the luster to want to be in. As we look at the numbers for everything, if you look at all the numbers, I like this site called The Numbers. They show you all the numbers that go out there, and you can see as we scroll down here, we have the Marvels debuting below the Incredible Hulk from 2008. This was the Edward Norton version of the Incredible Hulk, and it was not a good version of the Hulk, but ultimately it did set up everything else that we got there. You also have Ant-Man down there. Captain America, the First Avenger, is down there, on there. But, these movies still make money. But the Marvels being $274 million to make that. If you go and look at Five Nights at Freddy's, they made that movie with $25 million, and they're breaching $250 million. And you gotta wonder what's going on here. Any movie that's spending more than $100 million, I don't think is worth a grain of salt that they are. It's just bloated, it's overpaid at this point, and there's too much going on in these movies. Even if you look at the Incredible Hulk, they made $265 million in their running. So, that goes to show you these movies still do make money. But the Marvels, $46 million domestically. I mean, opening weekend, that is absolutely dreadful. I hate to see it, but that's where it is now. Thor down there was at 65, but still made $449 million on a $150 million budget. But 274, where does this place the budgets? 274 puts it the top one other than the Avengers for Infinity War, Age of Ultron, and Endgame for the amount of money they spent on this movie. That's absolutely dreadful. Infinity War spent $300 million, made $2 billion. That's where you should be looking. If you're spending these types of dollars, you got to be up in the billions for profit. Endgame spent $400 million, made $2.7 billion. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of cheddar. But for the Marvels, this is absolutely dreadful. Hell, Black Panther Wakanda Forever spent $250 million and made $850. So that goes to show you, and their opening weekend was 181. That goes to show you how far the Marvels and the Marvel Cinematic Universe is faltering right now. It is no longer a bulletproof show out there, and you got to be careful where you put your money, because I tell you, I tell you, Disney, they've got some real bad things coming out. Secret Wars is something that's on there. Werewolf by Night was a Disney only sort of thing. I don't even know why this is on here. You got the new Captain America, which sounds like it's going through rewrites and reshoots because they don't want a repeat of what's going on here. Blade just went into development hell because they fired everyone on there. Fantastic Four, I don't know if you're even going to see it, and I'm hearing rumors that the only Marvel movie coming out now for 2024 is going to be Deadpool 3, where you have Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds playing side by side in a bro fiction of a show that is absolutely going to steal everyone's money when that movie comes out. Anyway, I'm your proud Canadian Phoenix Cinder Shadow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you again very soon.